Good morning, Calvary, and welcome to our Wednesday updates. I'm Amy Anthony, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about our partnership with Chicago West Bible Church in the Austin area of Chicago and an upcoming day trip that we have to help them with an outreach called their Summer Blast. So I want to give you a little bit of background about our partnership with Chicago, because even though we started that in 2018, we've had to take a break from actually physically visiting and hearing more about people who are going back and forth to learn more about their church, because during COVID, we were not able to go into Illinois, and because during COVID, they weren't able to do some of their outreach events. So back in 2018, NAM, which is the North American Mission Board, really encouraged existing churches like Calvary to come along beside and partner with new church plants, specifically in large cities that they had targeted as being unchurched populations. So we actually spoke and visited 4 different churches, I think, 4 churches. We visited, we met with the pastors and their staff. We prayed through the opportunities, and we decided that we wanted to come along beside Chicago Bible Church in Chicago as a prayer partner, to provide financial support, to provide encouragement, but also to learn from what they are doing, because Chicago West is having a huge impact on their community. And so it's been such a cool partnership for the last several years to be able to encourage and support them, but also to learn from them. Many of you have met John Kelly. He's been here and has preached at our church. And we've sent a couple different teams over the last several years out to Chicago to help with 2 different outreach events that they have, their Winter Blast and their Summer Blast. And so think, if you've been around for a while, Party at the Park. Not quite the same large scale as Party at the Park, but smaller outreach events that they do to reach people in their community and to build relationships. The idea behind Calvary sending teams to help with these events is that our volunteers will help do things like run games, grill, so that it frees up the people in their church family to be out mixing and mingling and talking to people who are going to be at that event. So after several years of having to take a break, I'm really excited that on Saturday, July 23rd, we will be sending a team out to Chicago for the day to help with their Summer Blast. We can have as few as 10 to 15 people and up to about 30 people. This is a great event for all ages. So we can have families go, college students, adults. It could be your whole family could go as a one-day trip. We will leave here at the church at 8 a.m., drive over to Chicago. We will meet with their staff. We'll help with setup, and then we will help during the actual event. You could be helping with grilling, face painting, running a game, lots of different things like that, and then we'll help with cleanup after the event. And then we'll have dinner in Chicago and head on back here to Calvary. There is an option for those who might be interested in staying overnight and going to worship the next morning. I would really encourage people to think about and pray about that option, because it's just really amazing to see what they're doing in their community and to see them worship and pray. And so if you have an interest in this trip, I encourage you to hop onto the Church Center app, or you can go on to the info hub, yourcalvary.info/Chicago, read more about what's happening with their church and what's going to happen with our day trip over there on July 23rd. Now, if you can't go to the trip, but you still want to learn more, I would really encourage you to follow them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram, look for John Kelly, the pastor, follow him on Instagram, and it's just a great way to stay up to date on what they're doing so that you can be praying for them throughout the year. So again, can't wait. I'm excited. I'm going to be going on that day trip. I know several of you are already interested, so check out the info hub, yourcalvary.info/Chicago, and join us on the team going to Chicago West, July